Good day, folks. My name is Ryan Rogers, and I'm here to talk about the benefits of healthy living and becoming active. Now, although there are no surefire recipes for good health, the mixture of healthy eating and regular exercise comes awfully close. Most of the nutrition source is dedicated to singing the praises of a good diet. This is where physical activity gets its due. Regular exercise or physical activity helps many of the body's systems function better. It keeps heart disease, diabetes, and a host of other diseases at bay, and is a key ingredient for losing weight. According to the 2008 Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans, being physically active on a regular basis can improve your chances of living longer and healthier. It can help protect you from developing heart disease and stroke or its precursors, high blood pressure, and undesirable blood lipid patterns. It also helps protect you from developing certain cancers, including colon, breast, and possibly lung cancer. It'll help prevent type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. It also helps prevent the insidious loss of bone known as osteoporosis, reducing the risk of falling and improves cognitive function among older adults. It can also relieve symptoms of depression and anxiety and improves mood. It prevents weight gain and promotes weight loss and helps keep weight off after initial weight loss. It can improve heart and lung and muscle function. And finally, it improves sleep. If exercise and regular physical activity can benefit the body, a sedentary lifestyle does the opposite, increasing the chances of becoming overweight and developing a number of chronic diseases. Despite all the good things going for it, only about 30% of adult Americans report they get regular physical activity during their leisure time. And about 40% of Americans say they get no leisure time or physical activity at all. Studies that measure people's physical activity using special motion sensors suggest that the self-reports of physical activity probably are overestimated. According to analysis by a team from the Centers for Disease Control, or CDC, and Prevention, inactivity was associated with more than 9 million cases of cardiovascular disease in 2001 at an estimated direct medical cost of nearly $24 billion. Another CDC analyst suggests that because individuals who are physically active have significantly lower annual medical costs than those who are inactive, these people have they cut yearly medical cost in the U.S. by more than $70 billion. Being a couch potato may be harmful even for people who get regular exercise. The Nurses' Health Study, for example, is one of many, many studies to find a strong link between television watching and obesity. Researchers followed more than 50,000 middle-aged women for 6 years, surveying their diet and activity habits. They found that for every 2 hours the women spent watching television each day, they had a 23% higher risk of becoming obese and 14% higher risk of developing diabetes. Interestingly, it didn't matter if the women were avid exercisers. The more television they watched, the more likely they were to gain weight or develop diabetes, regardless of how much leisure time activity and walking they did. Long hours of sitting at work also increase the risk of obesity and diabetes. More recently, studies have found that people who spend more time each day watching television, sitting, or riding in cars have a greater chance of dying early than people who spend less time sitting around. Researchers speculate that sitting for hours on end may change people's metabolism in ways that promote obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic conditions. It is also possible that sitting is a marker for a broader sedentary lifestyle. In sum, a morning jog or brisk lunchtime walk brings many health benefits, but these may not entirely make up for a day spent in front of a computer or an evening in front of the television set. So as you plan your daily activity routine, remember that cutting down on sit time may be just as important as increasing fit time. These are examples of how getting active and staying fit can help you prolong your life.